Good, good, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Hold on tight. You're in for the one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. Hashtag on YouTube. Tonight we have with us Corbin Seay. Welcome to the show, Corbin. And
Thank you.
hello.
Hello.
So, how did you get started in racing, Corbin?
It initially started with my grandpa, Donnie.
Okay.
Back when I was like around 5 and 6 years old, or back when I used to ride motorcycles with my dad in my backyard. So, when I initially got into go karts, it was kind of hard to get around, but it was really fun at first. And when you start going to professional racing, it starts to become more and more serious. And now we're here today in sprint cars, and I'm actually enjoying it a lot more in sprint cars than go karts. So it's been a really cool ride through it.
So, Corbin, what was it like for you to race for the first time?
It was cool. I was kind of scared at first because I didn't like the noise of the engine, but it was when you start to get used to the like engine and like you start to get used to the car, it starts to become really fun. And
Okay.
it normally sometimes you get a little bit of a weird feeling when you race. It's just a feeling you get. I can't really explain it. So
So, how much success have you had as a race car driver?
um I won a championship in go karts 2021. Um, I have around 10, 11 wins in go karts.
Okay. So, when you win races, how do you celebrate your victories?
I don't really celebrate them. I don't really do donuts. But 'cause normally when I win, I normally do a fist bump before going to scales and heading back to the trailer, or getting like a what do you call it? Apple cider and open that, act like champagne. So kind of cool what we do for like celebrations.
So, okay, Corbin, okay. So let's talk, okay, about, okay, what's the story behind your racing number? Where did that come from?
Um, between my grandpa Donnie and my dad, because my dad used to race a lot of motorcycles, and my grandpa used to do a lot of drag racing,
Okay,
and I just got completely addicted to racing, and it's just been an addiction ever since.
okay. So what's an awesome day at the racetrack look like for you then?
Uh, Getting pole, winning my heat race, and winning the race, a clean sweep out of the race. So that's what I call a good day at the racetrack.
What's an awesome day at the race shop look like for you?
Uh, I would probably say winning, just doing a complete clean sweep of the like getting fast time, first in heat races, first in the dash, and first in the feature event.
Okay, so who's your racing hero? Who you look up to as a race car driver?
Uh, what I initially looked up to was like Jimmy Johnson, mostly as a race car driver because I used to watch him a lot on NASCAR and all that, and I was a big fan of him when I was very younger, and also Kyle Larson too. But it it was just a really cool thing just watching him in general, and he was part of like my initial love for racing in general. So
Okay, so have you ever met Kyle Larson and Jimmy Johnson?
I have met Kyle Larson, but not Jimmy Johnson.
Okay. So what was that experience like for you to meet Kyle Larson?
Pretty cool. You kind of get a little nervous when you're around people that are famous. So, and
Okay.
normally I kind of become a little icky, or kind of scared. So
Yeah.
when you're talking to someone that's really famous, and you kind of get scared when you like are talking to someone that has a lot of fame and all that.
Okay.
So it's really
So okay. Okay. Alrighty. So what is your home racetrack you race on?
uh rattlesnake. It's a pretty cool track. I enjoyed it. I
Okay.
enjoyed
So
racing there.
okay. So what is your favorite racetrack you've ever raced on?
Um, I'd probably say Melbridge,
Millbridge. Okay. Why is Millbridge your favorite?
because you can just like completely wide open on the top. The fastest I think I went there, 80 miles an hour there, wide
Okay.
open, in like a 500 two-stroke engine. It was
Okay.
actually pretty cool. I actually really enjoyed it. So,
So what are your future goals as a race car driver?
uh, try to make it to either IndyCar or F1. But first, I'm going to try to at least make it to professional sprint cars first before I go to
Okay.
any of that.
All right. So okay. Okay. So do you have a racing nickname?
What'd you say again?
Do you have a racing nickname?
No, not really. I do not have a racing nickname.
Okay. So when you're strapped in your race car getting ready to go on the racetrack, what else gets you psyched up and motivated to go out there and do this?
Uh, just to for my mom and papa. That's my initial thing that I think of, and um, making well, just enjoying racing in general and enjoying what I do as a race car driver.
Okay.
So,
Who's all on Corbin? Who's all on your racing crew?
uh, my mom, my dad, um, my sister, my four dogs normally. So it's really cool how we actually get back and forth between the racetrack and home. We have to travel like around 7 to 6 hours to get to Stockton and Ocean Speedway. So,
Okay. So who do you have for sponsors on your racing team?
say that again.
Who do you have for sponsors?
So Mama's Meat Company, Artistic Fence, Reno Michael Power Sports, Just in Time, Clint Jensen Construction, Morgan Construction. Special thank yous to
Me?
um, Davey
Okay.
Mandrez and
Larry and Anthony.
Ari and Anthony.
Okay. So are you still looking for sponsors for your racing team?
Yeah, still kind of.
So
But
how does one get a hold of you to sponsor you?
okay, that's cool. I'll
I
accept
says,
that.
I says, how does one get a hold of you to sponsor you?
Through Facebook on my fan page, or that's pretty much it on my fan page on Facebook.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, go hit up Corbin Say Racing on Facebook to sponsor our guests.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
But also sometimes I go work in my mom and dad's meat shop. Sometimes to earn some money to go racing too. So it's kind of cool to go
So do you have
there.
any? You have any big racing events that you're looking forward to racing in coming up?
I don't really think so, but I'll have to ask my mom about that one.
Okay. So, what do you like to do for fun away from the racetrack?
Soccer, a racing sim, and video games.
Okay.
So, also going to work at my mom and dad's shop.
Okay. Okay. So, who are some of your friends at the racetrack?
Jackson Hall. Trying to remember names. I'm bad with names. Charlie CV. Those are one of my best friends at the racetrack normally, so that I normally hang out with. So it's really cool hanging out with them.
Okay. So, okay. Do you have any advice out there for the kids coming up in the racing world?
It may be hard at first to get started, but when you get into the groove and like learn the lines of the racetrack, and you can tell when you start to tell where you can go and get grip and all that on the track, where the lighter colored dirt is and the darker colored dirt is, it starts to become a lot more easier. And when you start to get used to the car, how it handles and all that, and you start to adapt to your own driving style and all that, so that's kind of how you mostly drive those race cars. Is just have some confidence in yourself. It's not about how you drive the car or how good you are. It's about your confidence, how you tell things, like kind of comprehend what's coming next and what you have to dodge or wrecks. It's kind of like that.
Okay. So, are you pretty good about reading the racetrack?
Yeah, kind of good, but sometimes I get a little confused when it's dark out though. But
So, when it comes to your racing, do you like a wet, heavy track, a dry, dusty track, or right in the center?
it depends on how the track is made. If it's like a steep track, I kind of like it dry, but like the smaller tracks, I kind of like them like kind of like the same thing, but a little bit more wet, so I can get
Okay.
more grip. So
Alrighty. So, okay. Do you have any crazy racing stories you'd like to share with us?
not really, no.
Okay. Is there anybody you'd like to thank you for helping you get this far with your racing career?
Um, my mom and dad, my grandparents, mostly my sponsors, and they've been working their butts off trying to help me out, and my sponsors too. And it's been huge for them to help me out, and my thanks goes to them because I won't be here today without their help.
Okay. Davy boy.
And Davey too. he's he's on the list on there. So
Okay. Alrighty. So, what's your favorite thing about being a race car driver?
just the driving the car in general. I just enjoy driving the car, just the experience alone. Um, just being competitive in general. Most of these guys and winning too. And most of these guys, like most of champions, like in racing, all they want to do is win. And when you win multiple times, kind of becomes more of like an addiction to anything. And when you get to more and more like a professional status, like professional sprint car driver, like World of Outlaws and all that, like NASCAR, Indy, you kind of like get kind of addicted to winning. And when you have
Okay.
that sense to win, it really helps with your career too.
Okay. So do you have a favorite IndyCar driver?
Roman Grosjean,
Okay. Okay.
ex F1 driver and
Yes.
IndyCar driver. So
Okay. Okay. So that's about all I've got for you tonight, Corbin. Do you have any other people you'd like to give a special shout out to?
no, not really. But I would like
Oh,
to thank the people at my at the meat shop for supporting me, and all the fans out here in Fallon, and all my friends out in California too for supporting me.
okay. Very cool. Very cool. So thank you again, Corbin, for being on our racing show tonight, talking to us about your racing career, getting to know you a little bit better. I will have you step out and I will call you a little bit to thank you, okay?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Why do you work on the ladies' patio? You're drinking tonight? Yes, sir. How much do you have to drink? Beers. You smoke anything tonight? No. You use any drugs? Yeah. Yes, sir. You live here? Yes, sir. Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Corbin Seay on our racing show tonight, talking to us about his racing career. Go ahead, Corbin Seay Motorsports on Facebook. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to sponsor a racing show or be on a racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-713, or you can email us at jjnolan151@gmail.com. Have a good night, everybody.